start behind your door handle here. You're going to use a pick, pop off this little cover. That is going to expose 2 Phillips head screws. Let's go ahead and remove those. Right here, there's a little rubber bump stop. There's a Phillips head screw right in the center. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Now our screw is spinning inside here. We can't get this off, so we're going to go ahead and pop off our little rubber grommet here. This just pops off. That's going to expose our full Phillips head screw here. So simply what I'm doing is I'm using a pair of cutters here that has the dished or concave here, gently pulling in, and as I unscrew, you can close the handle of the cutters here, allowing us to pull this out. So we're going to pull open this little portion here, and right underneath your armrest, underneath the window switch, there is a hole. Go ahead and put your Phillips head screwdriver in there. Let's go ahead and remove this screw. Right. Going to pop off our door panel. Once all of your trim buttons are off, go ahead and pull up on the panel. I'm going to go ahead and release the door cable right here. There's a plastic retainer clip. You can use a pick or a small pry tool to go ahead and undo this little clip right here. And be careful because that is a brittle plastic. And then you can release the cable end. Up here you have your window connectors and other electronic components. And pressing the tabs and release these. You have this connector right here. And we have our other connectors down below. There's a little tab right here. You want to press down on that, that'll release that connector. And then we have this connector right here. Same thing, a little lock tab right there. Go ahead and remove your door panel. Let's go ahead and disconnect our mirror harness. Using your pick, you can press down on this little tab. Disconnect our connector. Using a trim tool, I'll go ahead and pop this little retainer button out right here. Set that button aside. Grab your trim panel. I want to go ahead and gently lift this up. And pop this up and away. As you pull this up, there's going to be a little plastic retainer button on the top underneath the weather stripping right here. And we just want to peel this back just a little bit, give us access to the 3 10mm bolts right here. Let's go ahead and remove these. As you remove the last one, reach over the door pull that mirror. Go ahead and wiggle that mirror free. Work that harness out. And separate the mirror from the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and get your foam door gasket in place. Take your connector, feed that through the foam. Once you get that connector through, go ahead and pull it through on the other side. You can now go ahead and get our nuts threaded on here. And go ahead and snug those down. I'm going to go ahead and feed our trim back up and on. Just work that plastic underneath your weather stripping here, so just kind of tuck that underneath. Once that's down and in position, I'm going to go ahead and use a little plastic button here and get that reinstalled. The little plastic button goes into your weather stripping here. Just locks into place, and then it goes through the plastic trim. Go ahead and press that and lock it in. Take your white insert, snap that into place. Then you want to go ahead and take your connector, line that up, snap that on. Then we'll go ahead and connect our cable for the door actuator unit, or your handle. Once we get that popped into place, snap the little lock onto the cable. Let's go ahead and lift our door and get our lock rod set on. Lower the panel down onto the sill. Once that's down into place, we'll just work our way around the perimeter and we'll get our snap locks pressed in. Just going to install our screw here with the grommet. All right. I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the screw underneath our armrest here. Okay, snug that down. Just going to install our upper screws here into the upper door panel. Let's go ahead and install our little trim button here, or trim cap.